Let's talk workout splits. So this is something I used to get stuck on all the time. I would follow people on Instagram and I'd be like, what's your workout split? Like, I need to know. And then I'd want to follow that to a T, which is not the right way to do it. And then I would also save random workouts, and on Instagram I would like save them, or Pinterest, and then just do them with no rhyme or reason, which is also not the correct way to do it. And it took me a while to understand that. So I figured we would go over my workout split, how I figured it out, and all that stuff. But first, let's start. If you're new here, I am Janie. If you're not, welcome back. I'm happy you're here. I've gotten a couple questions on my Instagram about this. Just noticed my hair is all out of whack. Sorry, there we go. People always say like, oh, what's your workout split? What's that? Like, what do you do? Because of my weight loss, I feel like, it's one of those things that people see that I lost a lot of weight. So it's like, all right, what is she doing? Which is what I used to always do too. And this is like the worst answer and no one ever wants to hear it. But the best workout split is the one that works for you. I know, like no one, like I used to follow girls that I looked up to and be like, if I do exactly what they do to a T, I will look like them, which is not true. So I figured I will take you through my workout split, but remember, this is what works for me, and it is the kind of workout that I enjoy. It is 4 days a week of strength training, which is 2 lower body days and 2 upper body days. And then in between that, I'll do 1 cardio day, and then the rest of the days, I just try to make sure I'm hitting at least 8,000 steps a day, at least. And for a while, I noticed if I wasn't tracking my steps, I would feel like I was doing so much, because you're constantly bringing the kids places, going to work, running errands, doing things around the house. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing so much. But like all that sitting in the car, or like when you're sitting at home or just standing in one place doing dishes, or just like sitting and doing paperwork, my steps were low. Like you don't get a lot of steps until you realize, like you start watching them. And I was hitting like maybe 5,000 steps a day. So I've definitely tried to like implement just getting up and walking more. So back to my workout split. So I'm gonna take you through a week of workouts with me. Some of them are filmed on my phone. So if you're wondering like, why the heck does it look like that? That is the reason. The program I follow is Paragon Training Methods. I love it. It's all written out for me. I don't have to think about it. I'm like, all right, I pull it up on an app on my phone. I'm like, this is what I do. That's it. Love the workout program. So if you have any information or questions about that, I will link it in my description box, and you're more than welcome to check them out. Great, great group. So day 1 is lower body day. And that is a day where we focus on legs. So we usually have our main movements first, and those are like the bigger compound movements. And then we have the accessory exercises. Kicking off this lower body day with squats and then reverse lunges. But mainly it's just whatever compound movements the program has scheduled for me, that is what I do, but it is always lower body movements. Day 2 is upper body day. Some days I love upper body day, and then other days I'm like, but you know what? We gotta do it. We gotta work all the things. So day 2 is upper body day. This upper body day, we started off with barbell chest press, and then we moved on to pendlay rows. It was a really good one. I actually enjoyed this upper body day. Things switch up a little bit. So day 3 is my rest day. So I always do upper body or lower body, upper body, and then a rest day. But on my rest day, I still like to get in my steps. I'm not moving as much, so I like to wake up and do like either a slow walk on the treadmill, go outside and do a walk, something like that. Sometimes I'll do yoga. I am the type of person that I need a routine. So I am an all or nothing type of person. So easily you could wake up and be like, hey, I don't feel like doing anything today, and do nothing. That's great. It's a rest day. For me to stay in routine, I just like to have something. So I like to wake up and usually just put a YouTube video on the treadmill stand and just walk at a slow pace for about 30 to 45 minutes, usually 2 to 3 miles at that pace. Feel good. And that is it. That is my day 3. Day 4, we're back to lower body day. I love me a good lower body day. And right now in my program, we're doing a strength cycle, which means we're really trying to build up the strength. So it is a hip thrust day, which Love me a good hip thrust. It's also deadlifts. Those aren't like, I'm not the best at deadlifts, but hip thrust and deadlift are the two main movements and I am loving them. Okay, here I'm doing conventional deadlifts. These are super new to me. I'm still learning the movement and trying to perfect it before I add too much weight, but heck, we're all starting new at something, so. And then right into hip thrusts. These, I'm really trying to push the weight with these this cycle and hopefully grow them glutes. Upper body, usually day 5 falls on a Friday, which works out perfect because Flex Friday, you know, so that works out good. This cycle we're working on pull-ups. I cannot do a pull-up on its own, so I am using a band to help assist me in doing pull-ups, which is a great way to be able to do them at home, and you can kind of choose the resistance you need to help you. And then I'm going right into shoulder press, making sure to be slow and control on these. So day 6 is usually Saturday, and that is my fun day. That is whatever I feel like doing. I used to love doing the Saturday 60, the Peloton boot camp style workouts. They're the tread boot camps. I don't have a Peloton. I just have a regular treadmill, and I like to take my iPad or my phone and just put it on like the little screen area and do a workout that way, which they're great. But I noticed the Saturday 60s, they're freaking tough. Like, I'm exhausted after. They're taxing on your body. And right now, the cycle I'm currently following is a strength cycle. So I'm really trying to improve my strength. So I don't want to do too much like on my off days from strength training. So I've been doing the 30-minute tread boot camps, which are great. It's a mix between like jogging and running on the treadmill and like strength. It's usually a little bit of lighter weights, more repetitions. They're really fun. They go by super quick. Or if I don't feel like doing that, then I'll just do like a run on the treadmill. I'll do a Peloton one. Honestly, I love them. They're fun. They go by fast. I like having the interaction of someone. So it's just a fun workout. And then I feel good. Like, I get it over quick in the morning and can enjoy the rest of the day. And then Sundays, day 7, that's usually how it falls. I'm saying day 7 and Sundays. But I should also explain that my 4 days a week of strength training, those are my priority. So those are like the bread and butter. Like, that is what I'm really focusing on. So everything else is interchangeable, but as long as I get those 4 days in, and those are flexible. So if something comes up on like a Monday or Tuesday, I can't work out, great. I still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get in my workout. So I'll rearrange my schedule that way. And that is why I love having a 4-day-a-week program. But back to day 7, Sunday. That is my rest day. So that is where I usually just do whatever. Same thing, since I'm a routine person, if we're not going somewhere or doing something, I will wake up early and just do like a nice slow walk on the treadmill, like a 3.2 mile per hour. Like, it's a slow walk. It's slow, it's leisurely, or a walk outside, or I'll do yoga and stretching just to do something because I am that routine person, but you could totally skip it. That is just my split, my routine, what I like to do. And honestly, I love Sundays. It's just like a recharge day. If I want to do mobility, something to like prep me, because then Monday we're back at it, and Monday is usually leg day. So I want to be refreshed and feeling good for Monday. This Sunday, we actually ended up going to the beach bright and early. So I took the day off and I spent the day at the beach with this cutie.
Let's go. See the fishies?
Okay, let's go.
Just say your chin up, Dad. Stand up to you.
And that is it. That is my whole split. But just remember, for you, pick something you could stick with, and stick with it for at least 6 to 8 weeks. Like, you can't just workout program, jump, hop, workout hop, you know what I'm saying. You can't just like hop around or save like Instagram workouts and just go and nitpick. Like, if you're gonna do the Instagram workouts, that's fine, but pick one and consistently do it week to week so you can measure your progress. But I really suggest finding a program that works for you, that you could stick with, and finding what you like. So for me, I like strength training. If you're like, heck no, I hate strength training, I like Pilates, great, do that. And it'll still be an amazing workout, and you'll stick with it because you like it. And that is I wish I learned that earlier because I used to always try and do cardio, and I do not like cardio. I do not like it, besides my slow walks. And I would fall off my workout routine because I dreaded doing it. So that's what's important too, is finding something that you like and sticking with it. Like, you have to just, there are sometimes, and don't get me wrong, in my strength training, sometimes there's movements and I'm like, I do not want to do that movement. I do not like it. It's not my favorite. But I need to do it in order to progress, in order to get stronger in that movement. And then sometimes I end up loving it. It's really weird how that happens. But you have to stick with things and be consistent in order to get stronger and improve your body composition. So that is the most important thing. And it's supposed to be something you enjoy. Like, the biggest thing is this is supposed to be a lifestyle. Like, you're not just doing this to reach your goal. You're doing this to create a healthier lifestyle. You're doing it to benefit you, to feel good in your skin, to feel good about yourself, to be healthy. So pick something that you like and you'll stick with. And that is my little spiel there. So I hope you liked this video, and I will see you next week in the next one.